What's up, guys? I always have people asking me, how do I reconstitute my peptides and what dose should I be doing? So today I'm using GHKCU, but it could be any peptide. You need backwater, obviously, a syringe, alcohol swabs, optional, depending on what dose you want to do and what you're using, a sterile vial. But I'll show you guys that at the end. Okay, so first thing, take the top off of your peptide. So it has a little metal, got all messed up, so just rip it off. If that happens, I sometimes use a cap and just kind of push it down if the metal tab's ripped up, just so that your alcohol swab doesn't catch on it. All right, that's good. Then that's garbage. The cap doesn't go back on. Some people ask me, no, cap's garbage. Swab the top of both. Is what I do. And then take the syringe. I'm using a 3 cc, but you can use less, it just makes it easier, the bigger syringe. This is 100 milligrams of GHKCU, so I'm using 3 cc's is what the maximum you can do. Actually, this is only 2.5 cc's, so I'm gonna do 2 into this one. So you pull back the plunger, right, to put positive pressure into the vial, and then it, when you pull it out after, it makes it neutral. You get what I'm saying? So positive in, pull the liquid out, down at 2. Sometimes just go over and then push it back in. All right. So right there's 2. Okay, so here we have the 2 cc's of backwater, and then we have the GHKCU, which I swabbed already. So they vacuum seal these peptides. So as long as you have a good source. If it's not vacuum sealed, then I would discard it. So what that means is when you put this in there, it's negative pressure in there, so it's gonna want to suck the water straight out of this syringe, and it's gonna go fast. So sometimes I like to put my finger on the syringe here to kind of slow it down so it doesn't shoot into the molecule or the peptide and destroy the molecules or break them down or whatever. So I'll show you that, what I mean. So you put the syringe in. It's gonna try to shoot it up, try to shoot it to the side or something just to slow it down. It's hard to see, but slowly going down, it's mixing. There. And it still is negative pressure. So I'm gonna add another cc to this, but I'm gonna pull back on it a cc of air, just to keep that negative pressure, so when I add the next one, it doesn't put positive pressure into here and blow the cap off. Because you can only put about 3 cc's into this thing before it becomes positive pressure. So there we are. We are at, if you're just doing 2, you would be good there, but I'm gonna add another one. Okay, my 3rd and final cc of backwater. It's going in, going on an angle, this, and down. All right. You see, even though I did draw out a bit of air out of it, it's already positive pressure, so it's not trying to suck up the syringe into it. It's trying to push it out now. So you don't want to force air into it, you can blow the top off. So I'm just pushing. This is only issues if you add like 3 cc's or more into your peptide. So I'm just pushing in the water right now, keeping the air from going in. And then I'm gonna neutralize the vial at the end. I should have sucked out probably 2 cc's, but so there you go. You got like a little bit of water left, but that's whatever. Honestly, it's GHKCU. It's not that big of a deal. So I'm gonna go like this and kind of find the neutral spot on this thing right there. So now pressure is neutral. If you're using a 1 cc, I would suggest you just pull the plunger off the top, whether it's positive or whether it's negative pressure in the vial, and that will just completely neutralize it while the syringe is still in. But for this case, I find it right there in the bigger syringe. Pull it out. Now what you do is you cap this, and there's still powder on the bottom, and you just roll it in your hands like this till you can roll it like this. Just go easy, just watch it dissolve, and once it's completely dissolved, it's ready to go. Okay, so now that you've got your peptide reconstituted, and say you want to add 4 cc's to this vial, but you can't because it only holds 3. So that's where a sterile vial comes in hand. And you'd want to add 4 cc's to get the acquired dose you'd want at, say you want to pull to 10 units on an insulin syringe. This is the only reason why you would add more backwater to it. But what you would do in that case is you would pull out 4 cc's of air, or draw out 4 cc's of air out of this vial to put negative pressure inside the vial. Then you proceed to then draw out your peptide concentration, your solution, and then inject it into the vial. Then you would have a neutral vial. It would be neutral pressure inside. So then you wouldn't blow the top off, contaminate your peptide, and destroy the whole process you just did. So that's basically it. It's pretty simple after you see it done.